You don't fit into a category. They can't control you. They call it Divergent.
When you're working on a movie and you have a certain idea in your head of what this scene or what the entire movie will eventually look like, how different is the movie from what you initially expected it might be?
We're both quite proud of it. We just saw it recently. You know, when you do a movie, you leave and then it's out of your control. It's in the hands of the editor, the director, the studio, etc. But with this one, after seeing the CGI come to fruition and seeing the green screen disappear into fear simulations, it was a nice surprise to recognize that everything we did in Chicago was on screen, and then all of the added effects just really enhanced the story.
What are your thoughts on the setup of the plot of the film as far as an extension of what's happening in the real world today?
Yeah, I guess it has lots of themes. You know, essentially it's a coup, isn't it? Inherently, the faction system is about categorizing people and forcing people into places where they may not naturally be. And Kate Winslet has this kind of Gestapo parallels, you know, and that was obviously about, you know, pushing people into certain boxes in a horrendous way. So I think there's lots to draw from, really.
There's a certain beauty in your resistance.
What was it about this movie that made you personally interested to be in it?
I love the themes from it, and I think that there's a lot of important messages interwoven within the creative storyline. Obviously, diverging from mediocrity or diverging from what everyone else is doing, I think is a powerful message to be sending out, especially in the young adult world. And even though I think this movie is not just for young adults, I think that the more we can start empowering people with strong women and strong empowered men, it's a beautiful thing.
I know what you are.
Theo, 4 is a very intense guy. How was it playing him, and what do you do to get ready for a role like that?
He goes on quite a journey, you know. He's very close. He can't trust anyone. And he's also been hiding for a long time. And he also doesn't believe in the system, thinks it's essentially flawed. But, you know, at the beginning, I wanted to distance myself a little bit from everyone because I think he is so like that, you know, he has such a strong wall up, so that helps. And then later in the filming, you know, you get to know each other and things get a bit easier and a bit warmer. I want to be brave and selfless and intelligent and honest and kind.
As far as training is concerned, how intense was that in terms of getting ready for fight scenes or the action scenes? It seems like you guys are always on the move.
We were. We had about a month of training prior to filming where we did basic physical fitness as well as hand-to-hand combat training, learned this new fighting style, and did some choreography.
Yeah, in a way you always want longer, to be honest, to make it as authentic as possible, but a month was a good amount of time for us to kind of feel like we were owning it physically, you know?